You have seen the pictures, the golden rings, the perfect symmetry, the most beautiful planet in our solar system. But beauty is the greatest illusion in the universe, because Saturn is not peaceful. It tears entire moons apart and wears their broken remains as rings around its body. It creates storms so enormous they could swallow Earth without even slowing down. Somewhere within its system, there may already be an ocean where something is alive, right now, while you are watching this. And deep beneath those golden clouds, scientists have uncovered a mystery that is forcing them to rethink how giant planets are born. The Saturn we've admired for centuries is not the Saturn that actually exists. We were not looking at a peaceful giant. We were looking at one of the most violent worlds in the solar system and calling it beautiful. This is what Saturn has been hiding all along. Start with the rings. From Earth, they look like solid gold, smooth, perfect, eternal, like something placed there deliberately, like jewelry. But if you were actually inside those rings, you would not see beauty. You would see a grinder. Billions of sharp ice fragments, ranging from the size of a grain of sand to the size of a mountain, orbit at incredible speeds, constantly colliding, constantly shattering, constantly reforming, a blizzard of frozen debris stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers across. Yet in some places, only about 10 meters thick. Not jewelry, a blade, but where did this violence come from? Many scientists believe the rings were created when a moon wandered too close to Saturn. Once it crossed the Roche limit, gravity overwhelmed it. The moon was pulled apart, piece by piece, until nothing remained except countless fragments circling the planet. The rings we have admired our entire lives are not decoration. They are the remains of a dead world. We have been staring at a graveyard and calling it beautiful, but that's only the beginning. Look at Saturn's North Pole. Nature does not make straight lines. Fluid dynamics creates circles, spirals, chaos. But at Saturn's North Pole, there is a hurricane, a perfect six-sided hurricane, a hexagon, wide enough to swallow 4 Earths. Despite decades of observation, no other planet in the solar system has produced anything quite like it. It has been spinning for decades, possibly centuries, and scientists still cannot fully explain why nature chose a perfect hexagon instead of a circle. And just when that seems impossible, Saturn reveals another surprise. Roughly once every Saturnian year, an enormous storm called the Great White Spot erupts across the atmosphere. It can grow until it wraps around much of the planet itself. Beneath Saturn's calm, golden appearance lies an atmosphere powered by immense heat rising from deep inside the planet, feeding storms unlike anything on Earth. The peaceful giant is anything but peaceful. But Saturn's greatest mysteries are not found within the planet. They orbit around it. Hidden within Saturn's system is a tiny moon called Enceladus. It should be dead, a frozen rock, irrelevant. Instead, enormous geysers erupt from cracks near its south pole, launching water vapor and ice hundreds of kilometers into space. Those plumes revealed something extraordinary. Beneath the frozen surface lies a global ocean, an ocean containing water, organic molecules, and chemical energy, the very ingredients scientists believe are essential for life. No one knows whether anything lives there. But, for the first time, one of the most promising places to search for life may not be a planet at all. It may be hiding within Saturn's own family of moons. Saturn did not reveal these secrets easily. Before its mission ended, the Cassini spacecraft spent 13 years exploring this incredible world. Rather than risk contaminating moons like Enceladus, NASA commanded Cassini to dive into Saturn's atmosphere. It transmitted data until the very last moments, before the crushing pressure and extreme heat destroyed it forever. Even in its final seconds, Saturn was still revealing new secrets. We once believed Saturn was simply the jewel of the solar system, a quiet giant decorated with perfect rings. But the closer we looked, the stranger it became. A planet that destroys moons, creates impossible storms, surrounds itself with worlds that may hold the ingredients for life. Perhaps the most terrifying thing about Saturn isn't what we've already discovered. It's how much of it remains unexplained, because every time humanity points a better telescope or sends a better spacecraft, Saturn reminds us that its greatest secret may still be waiting.